Okay, we'll move on to the first item on the agenda, which is the Mattress Recycling Council revised 2017 annual report. I'm going to ask Nikki to come up on speak on that. I think all of you know that we certified the Mattress Recycling Council as the Mattress Recycling Organization in November of 2014, so 4 years ago, and improved MRC's plan in January of 2016. We did, a couple of months ago, in the August meeting, disapprove the Mattress Recycling Council's 2017 annual report and requested the Mattress Recycling Council to revise that and to meet specified conditions. So the MRC has submitted a revised report. Nikki's going to report on that analysis and our recommendations. So please go ahead.
Thank you, Howard. As Howard mentioned, in August of this year, CalRecycle disapproved the MRC's 2017 annual report because it did not satisfy all the statutory, regulatory, and plan requirements. Immediately following the disapproval, the MRC met with CalRecycle staff to discuss the requirements for approval and maintain close coordination efforts with us, including draft submittals of some sections of the revised annual report. The MRC was required to provide the additional information identified in the August RFA and submit a revised annual report within 60 days, which it submitted on Monday, October 22nd. And today we are focusing on the requirements for approval in the revised annual report.
Where does she point that?
This way? Oh, there we go. In the revised annual report, the MRC provided additional detail on its activities and progress towards implementing its three-pronged strategy to reduce illegal dumping, as well as a discussion on how the coordination with stakeholders is informing potential programmatic changes. However, the MRC did not establish an illegal dumping baseline to comply with its approved plan. It did not describe how it plans to use the data collected via the Illegal Dumping Initiative to reduce illegal dumping, provide a timeline, and it did not discuss alternative methods to address illegal dumping if program participation remains low or if the data is inconclusive. In addition, the MRC did not include a description of how it will determine if there is a correlation between the prevalence of permanent collection sites and incidents of illegal dumping. Staff anticipate these remaining requirements can be readily addressed based on discussions with the Mattress Recycling Council. Staff appreciate the MRC's willingness and responsiveness as demonstrated by the additional detail provided in the revised annual report, and anticipate the changes will lead to improved program implementation. However, because the illegal dumping requirement was not fully met, staff recommend that the director conditionally approve the MRC's revised 2017 annual report and require the MRC to submit an addendum addressing the items listed in the RFA. In addition, the MRC will need to report on the progress of the remaining requirements as outlined in the August request for approval. A detailed analysis in staff's RFA can be found on the public notice linked in this slide. In particular, we also included some possible changes to the statute that staff believe may further improve the program, such as replacing the poverty line reference with a more relevant to California. In response to the staff's recommendation in the RFA, the MRC elected to submit an addendum to CalRecycle on Friday, December 14th, prior to this public meeting, which was posted yesterday on Monday. Staff look forward to continuing our coordination efforts with the MRC to ensure that the program succeeds. Oh, I guess I missed that one. Skip a slide. I skipped a slide. Hold on. Let me go back. One more. Sorry about that. The August RFA contained two types of requirements: those requiring additional information regarding activities that occurred in 2017 that need to be incorporated into the revised annual report, and for requirements for which activities did not occur in 2017. The MRC was required to provide descriptions of how those requirements would be addressed in the 2018 annual report, as well as future annual reports, such as a convenience analysis and associated metrics. Staff reviewed and analyzed the revised annual report for compliance with all statutory, regulatory, and plan requirements, with a particular focus on the requirements delineated in the August RFA listed here. The MRC has taken significant efforts to address the requirements, and the revised annual report now more accurately reflects the program's activities and steady progress during 2017. For example, the MRC provided additional detail on its plan objective to publicize and support the retailer's take-back obligation, as well as an explanation of how the MRC is advancing the hierarchy. The MRC met all of the requirements for approval in the August RFA, with the exception of illegal dumping, which I already addressed. Do we have any questions?
So we'll open it up to comment. The MRC did submit an addendum, as Nikki said, on Friday that substantially addresses a lot of the issues that we'd raised about illegal dumping, but we didn't have time to really revise this recommendation. So we're still recommending conditional approval, so we have a chance to take a look at that and get a little more information. See if there's any comments. We'll ask Mike. Mike, do you want to respond first? Joanne, we'll get you next.
Thanks, Howard. My name is Mike O'Donnell. I'm the Managing Director of the Mattress Recycling Council. We appreciate our strong partnership with CalRecycle because it contributes to the success of our Bye Bye Mattress program. We welcome CalRecycle's feedback to our 2017 annual report and believe our revisions submitted last Friday resolve outstanding questions regarding how we will address illegal mattress dumping in California. The annual report is a summary of our success, and we're very proud that Bye Bye Mattress contributes to California's global environmental leadership. It also provides a roadmap for how we can continue to build and scale the program. We are increasing capacity and productivity while also investing in important research and development to transform the future of mattress recycling. Since we launched in 2013, more than 3 million mattresses have been recycled in California, and more than 100 million pounds of material have been diverted from our landfills. These are great results for a startup organization, and we're excited for the future. We look forward to our ongoing collaboration with CalRecycle to continue the successful program and protect California's environment. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
Excuse me, sir. Hello, my name is Joanne Brash. I'm with the California Product Stewardship Council. I am also the vice chair of the Mattress Advisory Committee. I wanted to take the opportunity to thank CalRecycle staff for reviewing the revised annual report and all the stakeholder comments. MRC did share the revised addendum on Friday, which has not been shared or reviewed with the advisory committee. But there has been common agreement that the baseline data from 2016 is flawed. And so this remains an issue that we will bring up with the advisory committee moving forward into the new year. On November 14th, the advisory committee submitted 18 recommendations to the MRC on the revised annual report, many of which that are considered not statutorily required or enforceable. So we do agree with CalRecycle that there are statutory limitations, especially concerning with the advisory committee. Unlike the Carpet Advisory Committee, which I am the vice chair of both, we get to review these annual reports before they become public, and therefore we can be part of the process to help the stewardship organization submit an approvable report. So the advisory committee does plan to meet in January, where we will review the submitted addendum, as well as come up with a list of statutory changes we would like to see in the program. Thank you.
Thanks, Joanne. Other comments? I'll wait for somebody to raise their hand if that's all. What we would like to do then is still recommend that the director conditionally approve the revised annual report. We'll look forward to hearing comments from the advisory committee, and then we'll continue to work with MRC on this particular issue and refining that in the future.
Okay, thanks, Howard. I've reviewed this RFA, and that's workable.
Okay. And Ken, Scott, before you turn it over to